Hey everyone, this is Nick from Us versus Herd. If you find this video useful, like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, definitely comment below. Today what we're going to go over is how you can make real money using Robinhood. Now Robinhood, there's a lot of videos online about Robinhood saying it's the best broker out there, all the things that you can do with it, we make so much money, but I would probably err on the side of caution when listening to a lot of these people. A lot of these people don't actually make money. I'll show you how to make real money on Robinhood in the way that it's intended to use. It is on their website called let's see if we can pull up their website here. Let me bring that over actually real quick. I think they do say it's a stock trading app. I would say it's more of an investing app. Now for those that don't know what the difference in trading and investing is, let's see here. Robinhood. You know, investing in a company is for the long term. Trading it is like day trading it. You don't keep it for more than an hour or 24 hours kind of thing. So you're trading, you're actively trading, buying something one day, selling it, whether it's minutes later, hours later, or that week, but it's short-term trading. So, and there's different taxes for those that don't know. There's a short-term tax, which is a little bit higher than the long-term tax. You can see here it says free stock trading. Stop paying $10 for every trade. Because of this, most brokerages did lower the fees. I'm going to be going everything over here on my iPhone, but they're saying it's a stock trading app. I would say it's more investing. I know that a lot of people use Robinhood to trade penny stocks because it's low entry, you don't need any account minimums, and it's good for certain things. In a bull market, Robinhood is good, very good. I'm going to go through how you can make real money using it, and I'll give you live examples of account that I trade on the side. This is an investing account. This is not a trading account. So just so you know, this account right here, I just have some holdings in here, and I will show you some of the things that I have going on in the account. So just a little bit of lag here, I think. No, we're okay. I don't really know what this whole line is. It's been a glitch in Robinhood for a few weeks. But as you can see here, the market is green today. I'm up like $13. I think most of that's due to Tesla. Facebook's up 2. So what I'm going to show you is kind of how I've made money using Robinhood and how I've lost money using Robinhood, because I'm definitely going to show you the downsides to Robinhood. So I will show you on Facebook. I have, let's see here, not a ton of shares. I got 5 shares. However, I am currently up 71% on that, as you can see here. On the overall investment, I bought it at $88, and as you can see up here, it's now $151. And like I said, this is I've been using this as an investing app. I did use it to trade on it to see how well it works, and you know what? It didn't really work that well. And I'll show you some examples on why it worked or why it didn't work for the way that I use it. So as you can see here, my equity is 758. I think I paid around 400 to 450 for the position. If it's about $88, I'm up 317 on the position, so I'm up 71%. I will show you the Tesla. Now Tesla's, it's not it's not really that fair because it's been on quite a run, but money is money when it comes to the market. So let's pull this up here a little bit. I'm up 153% on Tesla. 691, so same here, but I'm up a considerable amount on this considering I bought it for 150 even, and now it's at 380. So I only had 3 shares, so that's right at $230 there. Just doing some quick math in my head. Today it's been running for the last couple of months, but let me show you some of the good things. So if you're using Robinhood to trade successfully, I'll show you when I put those orders on too. Tesla, I actually just put on this year. Actually, not that long ago, I'm down 24 bucks on it. I did a small position. I only bought 10 shares. Average cost at $19.20. It's now at $16.76. So When in regards to investing for a long term, there's no really way to win. You know, there's no edge in waiting. Obviously, in bear markets you can buy, and then in bull markets you'll make some more money. But in like this day and age, I'm going to be holding this stock for a long time. So or I use Robinhood for stocks that I'm going to hold for a long time. So I believe in Twitter overall, that I do think that it'll get over $20 a share. I paid under $20 a share. I think this could be a $30 to $40 stock. So that's why I purchased it. When it will get there, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm playing the waiting game currently. So let me show you when I put these positions on here. So if you go to history, and it will show you definitely. So on Twitter, I put it on. Let's get this to load. It's kind of lagging here. This connection here. So Twitter on May 15th. This is 2017. It is now June 14th. So in a month, you know, it's gone. I've lost 24 bucks out of the 192. You know, it's not going to kill my account. I did a small purchase compared to my other holdings, but I will kind of show you. I did have AMD, but I sold that back. I just, you know, it's not a stock. I would say AMD is more of a day trading stock unless you really believe in the product, and I don't. But you know, say what you say. You know, some people really believe in it, and that's up to you. I mean, I trade when it comes down to trading on Robinhood. I just trade what I like. I got Facebook, I got Tesla, and I got Twitter. There's stuff that I'm going to add in there, you know, as I want, or as I see if markets sell off a little bit. Obviously we're in a bull market, but I'm going to show you some of the things. Let's actually, before we get into that, you know, kind of show you the numbers over a long period of time. So as you can see, in the last, if you've been holding, I've been holding these positions for quite some time. So in the last month, I mean, 2017 has been quite the year, as some people know. We're in this crazy bull market, but in the last month, you know, we're up 168%, $168, almost 9%. In the last 3 months, we're up 20% on the overall account, and that's even counting the loss. That's even counting the loss that I have on Twitter. So obviously, when you want to make money on Robinhood, and there's a stock that you're not sure of, like AMD and Twitter, I did a small play just because it's a little bit more risky. Facebook and Tesla. Some say Tesla's a risky investment, but you know, I think they're just starting out, and so far they're doing great. They got a new product coming out, so I think that they're, you know, if you're holding this for 5 years, 10 years, I think that you should be okay. You know, kind of like as Warren Buffett says, you hold it forever, unless, you know, the business changes dramatically, or you need the cash to fund another purchase that you want to make. In the last year, you know, we're up 39%. Now, overall on this account, I was mainly using this, I think in 2014 or 2015, I was making purchases on penny stocks, or as I would say, day trading stocks overall. So not only was I trading penny stocks, so overall on the account, I'm down $900, and that's mainly because I had a lot more capital in here that I was trading with. I've since moved it to TD Ameritrade, and I'll go over like kind of the pros and cons on why I moved my trading account over to them. Now, Robinhood, I mean, if you look at this, I was using it for a time to trade penny stocks, and as you know, penny stocks are a bit risky. And in terms of Robinhood, I say they're next to impossible to win consistently. You'll win from time to time, but you know, one of the main reasons that you're not going to be able to win is because you can't short. So penny stocks are a penny stock for a reason, and one of the tools that you need to become profitable on a penny stock is to be able to short that stock. So let me show you. So I really only count like the last year or two. Overall, not great, because it counts for all the trades I made on the penny stock. So let's go into some of these trades that I was making to kind of give you a good example. As you can see here, I took some money out to fund some other stuff, but as you can see, I was okay. Tesla, as you see right here, I had a limit buy. So Tesla I bought in February 2016. So about a year and 3 months, we've more than doubled our cash on that investment. So like I said, that Tesla, this has been used since about over a year ago. Yeah, these are penny stocks here, as you can see. So over a year ago, I don't trade penny stocks anymore. I found a way better strategy, which I'll go over in different videos, and we have gone over some of it in some of our other videos on here, but we don't cover penny stocks and we go over why they're risky. Yeah, you made some money, yeah, you lost some money, but on Robinhood, it's next to impossible. So in this video, I'm just gonna cover how you can make the most money on Robinhood, and using it as an investing tool, I think you can make money on Robinhood. Using it as a trading tool, definitely not. So as you can see here, I've been holding Tesla since 2016. If you go through here, there's a lot of stocks that goes back to 2015. A lot of these penny stocks that you're winning and losing pretty consistently. Let's see here. Let's go back. When did we buy Facebook here? Facebook. Let's see here. Did I pass it? I mean, it was early 2015. I've been holding Facebook for a while. If it was $88, I mean, we're holding it. Okay. Actually, Facebook was my first trade that I made on here before I got into penny stocks. So I've been holding Facebook since September 1st. So we're coming up on 2 years since holding that, and we're coming up on doubling the money that we have in there. It's at 70%. Facebook's not going anywhere. I would like to add some other ones that for this account. Once we get maybe more of a market decline, I want to get some Amazon, maybe some Google, some other stocks that I believe in, and stuff that maybe Netflix, stuff that I use all the time, and stuff that I'm very, I know, like ASTI and all these like penny stocks. Like, I didn't know what they did for the most part. I didn't really care about the product. You were just trading it just to trade it, and that's not really a good thing. Some of the downsides that you have for, let's say you want to day trade. Let's just take Tesla for example, and we're going to compare this to ETrade. So I want to, if you look at today, so today is saying the high here on Tesla, 382.28. The low is 377.26. So let's go see what ETrade has to say about that. Let's go to Tesla. So Tesla, as you can see, it's 382.20, 382.70, and I think on Robinhood it was saying it was 382.20. That's a 50-cent difference. Like, the way that the candles work on here and the way that their graph, like the charting on Robinhood, is complete trash. Not only that, so I really don't think the people that built this, I think it was mainly just to get people used to it, but you're gonna, that's a 50-cent difference. On most stocks, that's not, that's a pretty big difference. If you were day trading this, you'd want to squeeze out that profit if possible and get these highs here. And the low here, let's see what they're saying, the low here, and then you can even like pinpoint and stuff. 376.29. So on Robinhood, so we got 376.29, and then on Robinhood we're 377.26. That's like a whole dollar. I mean, you're missing a whole dollar here. That's a lot of money in terms of if you were trading 100 shares, you would lose $100 right there, just based on this Robinhood charting. And also, it's definitely not as fast as it's definitely not as fast as other platforms such as ETrade and I'm getting pop-ups all over the place here. Anyways. So that's the other thing. The other thing is that you can only buy and sell stock on Robinhood. You cannot short stock, and you cannot trade options. You cannot trade futures. You cannot trade Forex. On ETrade, you can. And shorting stock is definitely, it's been a bull market since 2011. Robinhood came out at a good time, because if Robinhood came out in a bear market, I think no one would be using it, because no one would be making money. It's easy to make money on Robinhood when you're in a bull market. If you look at the chart here, let's just take the and there's a lot of things also. There's a lot of things that you can't trade on here. as well. But let's look at the 5-year and SPY here. It's the it's a S&P 500 ETF, if you don't know what that is. And you know, if you're buying and holding, that's good. But let's say if you're going into a market decline, let's say it's a bull market like we had in, a bear market like we had in 2015 or 2008 or that kind of thing. If Robinhood came out then, you definitely would not be making money. So that's why I say like Robinhood is not good for day trading. So day trading, you need more tools. Day trading, you need to be able to short the market. You need to be able to trade options. You need to be able to short different stocks. And if you can only buy stock, you're going to be losing money. So Robinhood only gives you one tool out of the many tools that you need to be a successful trader or day trader. Robinhood, you could be a successful investor on Robinhood. You cannot be a successful trader on Robinhood. And I just gone through some examples. I mean, if you disagree, definitely comment below. I want to hear how you're using Robinhood. But for me, from my experience, you definitely don't want to be using Robinhood to trade. Now, if you want to use it to invest, I mean, definitely go for it. You're saving a couple bucks. I mean, it's not going to be, you know, when you're trading for the long term, you know, missing 20 cents on the fill isn't going to be a whole, you know, a big deal unless you're doing thousands of shares. But if you're trading with a $100,000 account here, you know, go to a real brokerage. I mean, this is, you know, kind of ridiculous if you're going to have a huge account on here. Let's go back to here. I'll just give you a quick example. This is the app. They also have a whole desktop platform. What was I going to say? Robinhood doesn't have a desktop application. They also do not have a iPad application. They used to have an iPad app, but they don't anymore. Let's actually get rid of this in the background because it's kind of annoying seeing that. But they don't have that, so you're lacking some tools there. If you like to use the iPad app, I do like to use the iPad app. I also like to sit at my desk, use different monitors. If you're trading from your phone, some people say, oh, I use TD Ameritrade or Thinkorswim for the charting, and then I execute the trade on Robinhood. I mean, you don't get, I'll be honest with you, you don't get as fast to fills. Now, let's say we want to go to Tesla here. Let's show some trades here. I'll just show you some examples. You could use, you know, obviously charting is way better. Options are way, you can trade options here. You can't trade options over there. You could trade Forex here. So let's say I want to type in Forex. Let's go to, not Forex, I'm sorry, futures. You know, if you want to open up futures, you can trade futures here. If you want to buy stock, you could buy a stock outright. You know, if you want a short stock, so if you want to sell, there you go, right here. Now you're shorting stock. You can't do that in Robinhood. So, like I said, if you want to trade penny stocks, you want to take the risk. I mean, not saying don't trade penny stocks. I mean, that's not my cup of tea anymore. I definitely make way more money in options. But if you are day trading, I'll just giving you some live examples on where Robinhood falls short, and where you can also make the most money on Robinhood. So Robinhood, like I said, is a investing app, not as they advertise as a trading app. So definitely, as you can see, I've been making consistent money since I've been adding to my portfolio. It's been growing. Yeah, we're in a bull market, but if you believe in the company, believe in what it's going to do, you know, I'm down on Twitter like right now, but I do think that it's a candidate for a buyout. I don't need the money, so this is where you invest. All my trading goes on at TD Ameritrade. I also have an ETrade account. I don't really use that. I like to use the Thinkorswim platform. So, like I said, if you disagree, leave a comment. Tell me what you do differently that makes you a successful trader. Are you winning every month? Are you winning every week? Are you winning every? You know, you're not going to win every day, but you know, green weeks turn into green months, which turn into green years. You know, if you have red week after red week after red week, that turns into red month after red month after red month. You know, if you're only winning 3 months out of the 12, your account's going to be down. I mean, there's no way around it. So, you know, definitely leave me a comment. If this video was value to you, definitely subscribe. We got a lot more content coming. And like the video, share it with your friends. I want to know your thoughts.